What is this final pick? As it's Alistair to be picked here for the bottom lane, as the Karma will be flexed.
Yeah. So, Kaiwing does have that proclivity for the engaged, melee supports, and so they are going to rotate it up to the top side here.
It's being channeled already. And you can see that Zeus is doing a good job of just actually trying to take the 1v1 here against Rest, which generally is not going to go too well for him. But still is able to push him away from the wave and also thin out the wave a little bit. Not able to do it enough, though, as now here comes the entire party. The flash on into Zeus. He's just going to flash away up the wave, as now the Harpoon here on the Rest, but he's still in a 1v3. We do have Peanut trying to make his way up, but I think it's going to be a little bit too little too late. This should be first blood onto one of these guys. Is finally the level up, but it doesn't matter. First blood does go over to Jinja, and again, this guy is making impact right at the beginning of the game.
Oh, here we go, though.
Honku! Oh, no, he's the one getting bullied.
Arrow for lane dominance and a health trade, but Peanut's up top side, and there's the ult.
Yeah, there we go. That's the Rumble and the Vine. You see Jinja's here. He's like, what do I do? I can't go in. I can't really get out. Here is now. He doesn't quite have the clone. Has to go for the Cyclone. As now we see Honku is making his way up, maybe trying to look for a 2v2, but Jinja is already so low. Honku going to push them over the wall. Peanut is quite low himself, but the last hit, he is going to take down the jungler of CFO, and now Honku all alone, and even Zeka's going to get the first realm on up. A massive lead in this early game. We're only 10 minutes in. They're more than 2,000 gold ahead.
All right.
Maybe this is the opportunity, as that is not support Karma, but still she's only got a lost chapter. Can she do anything? As here comes the equalizer. Rest is already almost dead, as Peanut and Viper are here, and they're even going to use the cease and desist into Doggo, as there's nowhere for him to go. They hand over the...
And Zeus was able to mine some turret plate money off the bottom side by a very quick rotation from HLE, so it's like, it's not only...
Instead, but Peanut is keeping watch.
Yeah, I wouldn't give anything.
Oh, gonna hit the clone. Nice clone here, but at the same time, you're not gonna have that engaged now as they go in onto the Wukong and Jinja. There's just nowhere for him to go. They just go all in onto him, and the follow-up is there. Kaiwing can't get away from Viper, but Viper will let him go. CFO, Honku, he's trapped. He wants to make something of this. He goes in for the sweep, as now maybe something, maybe one kill can go over to CFO, but the answer is absolutely not. Not in this fight, at least, as Rest also will be baited into it and goes down.
Will take from them everything. They will not give a single thing over to CFO. Thankfully, CFO did get their...
In Hanwha Esports' favor, as they have been given the majority of the plates in this one. As now, CFO trying to fight over this area of the map as well, maybe looking for the Rift Herald, but you see Hanwha Esports going in for the fight once again. They want Jinja. They're not quite going to get him, as he does get out here, but the follow-up in onto Honku, and that's a Yone. Zika's like, thank you very much. I'll get into that fight if you'd like me to. As the sweep came in, he just goes back to his Unbound Soul, and CFO just have to run away injured. As
they spy a bird.
They do spy a bird here, as Honku should be going down as well. And you can see this lane economy snapshot powered by MasterCard. It's just growing larger and larger for the side of Hanwha Esports. As Zeka is just killing a turret in top. They don't even need him for the fight in the jungle.
CFO, they did kill Peanut, though.
They did.
They did kill Peanut. That was a shutdown. It was nice focus as well once again. They initially were trying to chunk Jinja out of the team fight, the Wukong. CFO, they at least got some money, and the shutdown did go over to Karma.
And by the way, Honku's just dying in live as this is happening. That is now his 5th.
To push these games so quickly and farm kills, but Kaiwing wants to go back to the snap.
You see Zeka actually tried to Q3 over the wall there. Kaiwing is going to headbutt him back into the Cyclone, but that's just a dead Wukong instead. Zeka going 1v4. Surely he goes down here to these 3 as he gets a 3-man knockup once again, and finally the sweep and Rest. They finally take down the Yone, as Delight is side lane pushing with his buddies as they look for more and more objectives.
It's okay, though. That's shutdown number 2, Valdez. They got another one. Zeka is good for 1 in the 4v1, as he kills Jinja, who went back over with very low HP. And you already kind of mentioned that their base took a little hit, a slight hit.
It's just 1 inhibitor out of the 3, so, it's not even more than half.
It's a little drafty down there being open, but Peanut caught on the blue buff.
Yes, caught.
Really caught?
Totally caught unawares here, as his brothers Viper and Delight help him out. We got the TP coming in. Doggo is just pretty much dead beat in this one. Dies to the buy as meanwhile Viper's kiting it out against 2. It just gets worse from here as even Zeka is adding insult to injury. They didn't need Zeus this time as he was just TPing to the top side. They look for the Karma as well. Rest probably survives here, I say, as in goes Peanut flashing for the kill onto Rest. He is not done just yet as Peanut will go down and Rest will survive for now.
I feel like the Karma's getting a lot of kills.
Yeah, getting real fed in this one.
Answer me that, huh?
We were not going to play the replay where the Karma gets the kill. We were just going to avoid that one. She's getting a little bit too strong. The Anaconda into the fight by himself, as meanwhile Zeus and Viper are also coming up here. And Jinja is like, okay, I have escorted my team away from this one. We want to back away. But here comes Delight, and now the equalizer is pretty nice on top of Rest, and Honky was so low in this one, and Doggo, he eased over the wall as the fight is very much broken up. Jinja is going to be going down as well. 3 people left, and the ult is back up here for Zeka, and he's gonna catch Rest as well. Honky just trying to get away from this one, just trying to survive, but Zeus says, no, I want more blood. I haven't had enough kills here as he picks up his 5th. I think Hanwha Esports will just take the Nexus now, Gobi.
Okay, so no Baron in this game. No Baron at all. HLE looking to take a dominant game number 1.
Yeah, this one was a game of League of Legends that we did have. 12,000 gold the lead as Hanwha Esports dominates CFO here in game number 1. It was an absolute crushing defeat.